along, that is thicker town, and so I've given you a hint. Perhaps you should hit their online pages and also get to understand what is this that they offer you. The best of space to get the best of chefs around, and definitely that is the assignment that I leave you with this morning. But before we get to understanding more about Cascade, let's get to hit the kitchen immediately. We have the chefs here, Chef Moses as well as Ian, and they'll be taking us through how we prepare the meal of the day. I guess I'll leave it to them to introduce us to it fully.
Right.
Yeah.
Hello.
You well?
Yes.
It's been a minute.
It's been 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's good to have you. Or is it good to have me because now I visit your space?
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
Well, my name is Moses. And again, this is Chef Ian. He's going to be assisting us throughout the day.
All right.
And for today's menu, what do we have, Chef?
Chef cannot speak because he doesn't have a microphone. I guess he remains there. Unless you want us to give him a microphone, we could.
Yeah, no, it's okay. We continue.
Uh-huh.
So for today's recipe, we have coconut rice, and then we're going to have breaded fish.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Go?
Absolutely.
So at what point do we get our vitamins?
Our vitamins will be coming in shortly.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So there you go. It's not a must anyway. That's just by the way, because we always say it's important to eat healthy. Yes. But there are instances we could just teach you how to prepare your coconut rice and your, fish that is in breadcrumbs, and then we leave for you to figure out what vegetables you'll have that way. So,
absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. What do we have?
All right. So
in terms of the ingredients,
we'll start from the flour. This is our breading station. And then we have our eggs, and we have our breadcrumbs.
Okay.
So what we're going to start with is actually seasoning the flour, because that's where the flavor is going to be.
Okay. All right. So the seasons of the day, there's salt, and then there's what?
There's salt. We have dried coconuts.
Yes.
We have a bit of chili, coriander, onions, butter, beetroot puree, turmeric, and garam masala.
All right. We're excited to go.
All right. So we'll start by seasoning the flour.
All right.
So we'll take a bit of salt. It's always important to season your flour.
Salt is everything, my goodness.
Yes.
There's no way you survive in the kitchen without salt. How can you?
Absolutely.
How can you? That's why when the doctor says do not take salt, oh my God. They better tell you not to take sugar, right?
Absolutely, yes. Right, even the breadcrumbs.
Even the breadcrumbs as
but
well.
not too much.
Yeah.
We don't want to over season it as well.
Right.
And just for a bit of color and flavor, a bit of turmeric.
Turmeric, yeah.
Yes. All right, and then we're going to break our eggs as well.
This is good for the fish that is there. Now, when you get to, you want to get them golden, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. So it's a binding agent as well.
It's actually binding.
Yes.
Binding is the right word.
Yes. So we have this. We'll break our eggs.
Remember, the idea is to get the best of meals with the most basic of ingredients that you have around in the market, and also in the shortest time possible, and as well healthy. That's the whole idea. Amazing food, healthy food, readily available, pretty much easy to prepare. Beetroot sauce, I mean, you get into the market, left, right, and center, you always find your beetroot. Onions, I mean, they're there, definitely. And most ones that we've talked about, the spices, pretty much those ones that you get in the supermarket. And your fish, and your rice, and you're good to go.
Absolutely. So right now, I'm beating the eggs.
Yeah.
Some people don't like egg yolks, some people like egg whites.
So you choose egg white or yolk?
Yes, for me I do both because I don't like to separate them. Otherwise you will have waste on your side.
Sure. And we always say, make sure you do not have lots of waste in the kitchen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then also that is not to say that you should eat what you don't like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So once we're done.
Yeah. So this one we don't have to season.
No.
Okay.
But again, it depends on how strong you want.
You want your salt.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pour this right there.
Okay.
Can
I tell you something?
Yes. Absolutely.
That I love eggs. I love eggs, but I don't take chicken. The irony.
Yes.
The irony.
That's a bit of an irony. Yeah. So which one came first, the chicken or the egg?
Well, I don't know. This is chicken, literally, yeah?
Yes. All right, so Chef Ian has brought us our... First thing we're going to do...
Just have it in
the flour.
Flour.
Lightly parted. Remember, fish is a very delicate...
Yeah.
So you don't want to give it And
in the event you decide to marinate fish, how long? Not so long,
overnight.
yeah? Overnight as well?
Yeah,
but you refrigerate?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes. Rule of thumb is every marination you want to do to get the best
results overnight.
Just do it overnight, yes. So that it tenderizes well. Yeah, so we put it in the flour first. Then we go to the eggs.
Okay.
Slightly.
Remember the steps, very important.
Yes.
And then to the crumbs.
And then to the
breadcrumbs.
Yes. Just like that.
Okay.
So we're gonna do the same for this one as well. Yeah. Turn it around. Make sure it's coated nicely. And transfer it there as well. So I'm going to wash my hands first, and then as Ian clears, and I'll be right back.
So that is done with. Oh, Ian. You may win it. I'm joking. Well, that is how much I love eggs. Now I can eat eggs Monday to Monday and without worrying a bit. And so any sort of food that is being cooked with eggs, I love it. So this is left here to settle?
Yes.
We're going to use it later.
We are going to use it right now, actually.
Oh, right away.
Right away. Okay, so what we're going to do is make sure that it's coated nicely into the breadcrumbs. So just lightly cover it.
But why did you wash your hands, Chef?
I'm just very hygienic.
Because I'm literally trying to imagine why, but now, fine.
Yes. So, just lightly.
This can be messy, especially when you're sort of deep frying or shallow frying.
Yes.
So what do you do to avoid that?
I'm
trying
trying
to. Shortcut?
There is no shortcut here.
Okay.
But you can use one hand each, especially if you have a large quantity to do. Your right hand can be used for the eggs, and your left hand just for the dry ingredients, so that you can constantly. Yes. All right. So.
But generally, I was talking about when you now put it in the pan, in the event that you're shallow frying, perhaps or deep frying.
Yes.
How do you get off some of this residues so that they don't get the oil dirty?
You just a gentle heat.
Okay. Gentle heat is the secret.
Exactly.
Okay.
So gently heat your pan, and if the temperature is too high, then it will start burning from the outside much quicker than the inside. And then that's when you get your mess.
So you really want to have it the shallowest of heat, yeah?
Yes.
So that at least it cooks all the way.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. So you can see, now we have our end there.
Okay.
Well bedded.
Look at that.
You can dust off the excess.
Okay.
And yes. Very simple. Everyone can do this at home as well. And so we are going to.
Yes, you
now
can go.
going to
Now that one makes sense. The other one I was like, Chef, but why? Remember, we're at the Cascade Institute of Hospitality. This is Chef Ian here, alongside Chef Moses. We are teaching you to make some of the basic meals around, and we are getting to that point where we're preparing coconut rice with this fish that has been fixed here, and definitely if there will be need, we'll have some little veggies, but generally the main meal for the day is the fish as well as the coconut rice. And Chef last time asked me how I prepare my coconut rice. I said, I think I want to learn his style. Chef, one thing is that I've never known how to prepare coconut rice with this. What do you call them? The grated carrot, the grated coconut.
Yes.
So I think I am learning something today.
Absolutely.
Okay.
To answer your question first. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you have somewhere that has a constant temperature.
Okay.
So you can put it on top of your oven, or you can roast it first as well in a cover.
Okay.
Or if you don't have any of those options, then you can leave it outside to dry completely.
All right.
And once you have that, you can just take a grater and continue grating.
Yeah.
Place it outside as well, somewhere with constant heat.
Okay.
And before you know it, you'll have this type of consistency. See that? Almost flaky.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can taste it as well. It's pure coconut as well. Yeah.
100%.
Yes. All right. So as we wait for our oil to heat, this is for our.
This is pretty for this, yeah? For the fish. Okay.
Yes. But basic rice, general rule of thumb: make sure you wash your rice as well. Clean it very well. Don't take off too much starch out of it. Yes. A lot of people make the mistake of
That's what we're told.
overcooking it. Yes, it's not. You're washing off all the starch. So your flavor.
And you also need that starch and the
Absolutely.
flavor.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So do not overwash your rice. It's the
Madam Producer, do not overwash your rice.
Yes.
How long? How over it's over?
Well, you need just a little whiteness from the rice, and yeah.
They say actually the more you wash the starch out,
Yes.
that's when you get it like moja.
Exactly.
That's true.
In some cases, and it also depends on the type of rice that you're cooking.
So let's just say get good rice.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect.
Oh my goodness, I am going to eat all these coconuts here.
Yes.
All right.
All right. So our pan is nice and hot, and we're going to check. You know, you don't want piping hot.
Okay.
We're going to take our fish, lightly place it. Already you can see that.
Non-stick is the best, yeah?
It's the perfect one actually.
Okay. Oh yeah. And I can tell the heat is not too much.
Not too much and not too little.
All right.
You put too little heat, then the fish will absorb all that oil, and you don't want that as well. And yes.
So you should cook at least, but not so fast.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
All right,
Remember, fish is very delicate as well. All right. So as we continue, remember we talked about listening.
Right.
We'll know when
So
it's
that
ready.
will tell us whether,
Yes.
and also the smell somehow will tell us.
Yes.
Okay.
Well.
So I'll begin to listen, though I.
Yes. Now for the rice, normal way of cooking rice. Once the rice is cooked, we're going to fold in a bit of the coconut, dehydrated coconut. And if you want to make the flavor more intense, you cook the coconut in coconut milk, which we have as well. So as you can see here,
We have like pre-boiled, just a bit.
yes,
Right.
it's parboiled.
Right.
And then we're going to add a bit of coconut milk,
Okay.
just so that it can intensify the taste of the coconut.
So at what point are we going to put this? We'll also use this?
At the end, so that
Okay.
you can have that coconut filling.
Filling,
Yes,
okay.
and the crunchiness as well. So we have coconut milk here. Just gently breeze
When
all
the
around.
rice is almost sort of cooked, right?
Yes, when it's parboiled. Yeah, so just
And this you have to use a lot.
not
Not really, yeah?
not really, because rice absorbs as well. So yeah, we're going to cover that. Just let it at least absorb all the flavor.
Right.
When I ask for the spatula, and we're going to flip our fish. Already you can smell it. Yeah. So
Maybe you can almost guess the kitchen, or the kitchen should be fun,
Yes.
based on how Chef Moses is bouncing and moving, you know?
yes,
You can almost start singing along. Yeah.
absolutely.
The whole idea.
Yeah.
You see this thing, they say, it's so true, and I think I've personally tried it.
Yes.
Just have some fun when you're in the kitchen. Most of the times when you're happy,
Yes.
excited, the food will always turn out to be good.
Absolutely.
But wait until you are all gloomy and all that. You
Yes.
will not always get the best.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's a direct translation
Right.
of your positive energy and positive vibes always good gives
Sure.
positive results. It's a motto I always live
I
by.
agree.
Yeah. All right. So now we have that. Our rice is going. You remember we added a bit of coconut.
Coconuts, yes.
Yes, so you can hear the crackling as well. That's from the bottom.
So guys, just so you do not say that, oh, we skipped some bits, this is technically rice. Chef said, please do not over clean it and boil it the way you normally do it. There's some people who start with, like they'll mix cold water and the rice together. There's some of them who will wait for the water to get hot and then cook. It depends on how you boil it, but it's pretty simple as boiling it. And then now once it's almost cooked, then you can add in your coconut milk.
Yes. So I'm going to cover this.
Right.
I'm going to place it aside. For your fish, you just need a good color. There's a
Right.
rule of thumb.
Yeah.
And then we're going to take this and I'm going to transfer it into a baking tray as well.
Okay. And it looks really good. Looks like it's already cooked.
Yes. Remember, you just want a nice crust.
Yes.
So we're going to put it there.
Yeah. This is as good as ready, actually.
Not at all.
Not really,
because, yes, this is the outer part of the fish
So
that's
the fish
cooking.
is not cooked. The fish is not cooked.
Yes.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not forget to finish it off in the oven as well, because
Right.
fish is a very sensitive dish.
Okay.
So after this, We're going to put this in the oven. 10 minutes, 180, and it's good to go.
And it still will be crunchy as it is and all that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
180.
180.
Okay. There's so much about 180 that I'd love to understand. Yeah.
Lucky number.
Yeah. Lucky number.
In the chef's world.
Yes. All right. So 10 minutes for the fish, and what else are we doing?
Okay, because you said we wanted some vegetables as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to incorporate a bit of bell peppers, mixed bell peppers, and both red and green, and lightly seasoned, so that we can have a wholesome experience. So we have our fish done. We have our
veggies there.
Veggies,
yes. The vitamins.
Yes. So we're going to cook it down, just so that we can have just a bit of, as well as a distinct color as well in the dish.
All right. Good.
So I'm going to.
Okay.
Remember, just light seasoning. You don't want to over-season food, otherwise it will be enjoyable food. Raw spices.
Okay.
Yes, so we're going to allow that to cook gently.
Okay.
Meanwhile, we're going to have the liver after that.
Oh, my all-time favorite.
Yes. So you're going to control it.
Yes.
The more intensity it is, the more coconut flavor.
So it depends with you.
Yeah.
The more you want it, I'll put almost everything here. Oh my goodness. But for purposes of the other people who will be enjoying, we don't also want to overdo, so don't say, hey, it must get something. Yes. Is that fine?
That is as you wish.
Yeah. Let's just say that is perfect.
So this is going.
Yeah.
It's going to roll.
Remember, it's paper. No, red paper, green paper, some bit of tomatoes.
Yes.
Okay.
And some garlic as well.
Some garlic as well. Okay.
Remember, garlic is one of nature's best
ingredients, and they say, medicine. Technically.
So already you can smell the flavor of the coconut. So we're going to just fold it. We're not going to mix it, otherwise the rice will be
again sticky.
Yes. So we're just going to lightly fold it as well.
All right. So it gets into all corners.
Yes. Wow, you can hear
it's starting to cook, and and then you cover it.
Yes.
So this is ready.
This is ready to go.
Okay.
As I told you before, it's not a complicated recipe. It's something you can do it at home as well. And then, yes.
But this one would be the best meal you'd want to taste, literally. If you've never tasted coconut rice,
exactly.
You don't know what you're missing.
Yes. A good foundation as well.
Yeah.
All right. So
back to our veggies and
back to our veggies.
Right.
Light saute, not too heavy, not too.
Okay.
All right. So as that goes on, our fish. Remember, it's
yes. So we should be down 10 minutes. It should be done, yeah. Chefian, off the oven. Good.
Not too bad.
And I can see the turmeric. You said it's turmeric. Turmeric. Turmeric, turmeric. Depending on where you come from or where you schooled.
So we're going to put that, and then we're going to start our plating as well.
Okay.
Chef, maybe
we're good.
Yes.
What are we doing with these onions?
We're going to make a light sauce.
That is now, or for this soup?
Yes.
Okay.
Would you like it with the sauce?
Yes, I don't mind. Okay.
All right. So for the sauce, any base. Onions is the basic.
Yes. Okay. So that is for the beetroot sauce?
Yes.
Okay.
The beetroot sauce is basically, you begin by sauteing the onions.
Okay.
Put in a bit of garlic, salt, season to your liking. Some people dislike certain type of spices. Some people like other types of spices. So it depends on what you actually want to do. Cut the beetroots into very small pieces and put it together. If you don't have a vegetable stock or a chicken stock, then you add it in. Make sure the beetroot is very soft. That way you can go into the blender. It'll be much easier. And then you have a much better consistency.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So as this is going,
you don't put oil on that?
I want to brown it first.
Okay.
And then I'll put in the oil.
Okay.
That's a bit later.
And the kitchen is interesting, and all the forms of cooking, because you will always get a different, result if you are to boil, if you are to, first of all, brown and then have the oil coming in later, or put the oil first and then have the onions coming in later. You will always get different results.
Yes.
And that's cooking oil. I almost saw eggs. Okay.
So that is continuing.
And this should take pretty much less time, yeah? Little time. And you're good. All right.
Well, we'll continue with get our plates.
Okay. Oh yes, because we'll need to plate. Please make sure there's a fork and something else. Last time you did that thing, and I did not taste to perfection. Right? And so on this very bit we'll also be using garlic.
Yes.
Okay. And yes, as they say, it's the magic ingredient in the kitchen. It's sort of medicine. It brings the best. I think it's the strongest of the spices that you'll get in the kitchen. Anytime you put garlic in your food, you will feel it, you will taste it, you will smell it.
Absolutely.
There's no question about it.
Yeah.
And as Chef said last time, it browns faster than the usual onion or than the kawaida onion. So the best thing you can do is have it coming in last.
Yes, absolutely.
So it doesn't literally cook so much, so because you also don't want it overcooked, or burning.
So at this point, I'm going to add a bit of coriander.
Coriander, okay.
And
coriander is your typical dhania. All right.
Remember, we're just using ingredients that can be found anywhere.
That's the beauty of it all. That is the beauty. Like you hit the market, you will get your coriander, you'll get everything that we have here. There's really nothing that is so foreign that I've seen here. Just that sometimes you actually do not have an idea that you can use your coconuts to make food. Sometimes, for the longest of time, people have looked at coconuts as fruits.
Absolutely.
And it ends there. You might need to visit our Costarian, brothers and sisters, and you get to know some of these arts. Perhaps just travel, like Chef said last time, we travel with food.
Exactly.
To different places, different destinations. You would be surprised that you come out of Kenya and you go to a different place and they have zero idea of what chapati is.
Exactly.
Zero idea. I have traveled and you're big Joe, what are you going to have for dinner? You're asking for chapati. That is foreign. You don't even know what chapati is in English,
Yes.
What was that? Cream?
That was cream.
Okay.
So we're going to reduce it just a bit.
Okay.
And just until
I'm longing to have this.
Just a nice thick consistency is what we're looking for. And and then we'll put it on the side. And we're ready to go.
You're ready to serve?
Yes.
All right.
So
we could start.
I'll call Chef Ian.
It's plating,
It's plating time. He has to make sure we have our molds as well for our rice.
Okay.
Which is there as well.
What is that? Okay, yes.
So that's our mold for our rice. This you can set aside. So Ian, you can start with the molding. And meanwhile, I'm going to take our beetroot puree. So there are two types of platings that you can use. One for the restaurant and obviously in the house. So you can practice in the house. I'm going to demonstrate one, and then Ian will also be plating as well. And then we'll take it from there. All right. So you want to make it look nice, presentable. So you just drop your puree. See the consistency. Can do that. Take our rice. Make a nice mold. We're going to have the vegetables that we had earlier. And then we're going to just put some of this as well. Remember, just as a base, so that your coconut is not too dry, and it has something. You see, already the color is starting to pop as well. And then we're going to take a bit of carrots on top, just for a simple garnish. Already you can see we're getting somewhere. And then you can take your fish. Just slightly put it on the side, just like that. And then you can finish it off with more carrots on the top. And some herbs, and you are good to go. So that's just a basic. It's a part of also what we teach. And then also Ian will continue. Remember, there's still more you can do with the dish as well. So Ian, you can continue. You can demonstrate if you will. So basically, it's just more of an art now, how to make it look presentable and how to continue. Yeah. You can have some veg here. Remember, the garnish is also part of the seasoning as well. Yeah. Exactly. And then you can also use your, I add some more. I'll add a bit of peppers from last time. And also some carrots just to finish it off, to make it look nice and presentable. So, yes. So, slowly. So next time when you're garnishing, just make sure the beetroot can be seen. And then, yeah. So you want it to be on the outside, and then it will be nice and straight. That's a good attempt. And then I think now we have to taste now. Yes.
The sauce is on the side.
The sauce is on the side, yes. So this one can be served in a separate dish. And then, yeah, basically. All right, so I'm going to put a bit of sauce on the side.
Yeah.
And that will be the final of the dish. All right? And just lightly on the side there as well. And yes.
I see how chef is keen not to
mess
have it all messed up, but you know, it has to go down. So yes, it's my moment to taste this. Not much of knives and forks.
Yes.
I don't know how to break the whole thing, but it's fine.
Your favorite, your coconut rice.
I'm gonna hold that bread, yeah?
Yes.
Zero
and
sauce.
The fish.
And the fish.
Yes.
So this sauce you can use for
any type of fish.
Meat, eh?
Yes, and fish as well.
Fish,
yeah.
Remember, we said we're also going to do this at home, so let's not.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Amazing. You've messed everything, don't worry.
It's okay. That's part of the process.
The whole idea.
That's the whole idea. Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to tell them this is where most of the people will miss out.
Yes.
Because how you present the food will determine whether people are going to enjoy it.
Absolutely.
And I don't want to talk much. I guess it's a wrap for me this morning. Cascade Institute of Hospitality, thank you so much.